So in this lesson video, we're going to learn how to solve linear equations, this time without using the modeling tiles. Okay, so we're asked to solve this equation, 4x plus 3x minus 1 is equal to 6. So notice we have two expressions that are just set equal to each other. The first step is I want to simplify the expressions so I have the easiest possible expressions to be working with. So I first of all notice that on this side, I have a 4x and a 3x. That can be combined to be 7x because I have 4x's and 3x's, that's 7x. So I simplified this expression on this side and it's already looking easier to solve. Okay, now my goal is to get all of the x variables on one side and all of the 1 values on the other side. So in other words, I want my variables on this side, my numbers or my constants on this side. So since it looks like I already have my x over here, I'm going to leave it over here, and that means I want this -1 to get moved to the other side. So in order to do that, if it's a -1, I need to make a 0 pair with a -1. And to make a 0 pair, I would add 1. And remember to think of it like a scale. Whatever I do on one side, I have to do it on both sides so my scale stays balanced. Okay, so I add 1 on both sides. Then I have 7x minus 1 plus 1. A -1 plus 1 is 0. That's the 0 pair I was talking about. So I'm just left with 7x. And then on this side I have 6 plus 1. That is 7. Okay, the final step is to divide the 7x into 7, or the 7x's into 7 groups, and divide this side into 7 groups as well. So I divide this side by 7, and then this side as well to keep it balanced. 7 divided by 7 is 1, so there's my x, and 7 divided by 7, like I just said, is 1. So I solved the equation, and I found that x equals 1. Let's do one more example. This time, notice it looks a little bit different because all of my x variables are over here on the right side. And that's okay, it doesn't matter what side they're on, I just need them all to be together. So like I said, the first step is to simplify the expressions on both sides so that you're working with the easiest equation possible. So first thing I notice is I have a -x plus 3x. If there's not a number in front of your variable, just remember that there's an imaginary or invisible 1 there. So this is the same thing as a -1x plus 3x. So if I have -x or -1 plus 3, that's a +2. So 2x's plus 4 still. Okay, all of this is equal to 10. So I simplified this side and it's looking a little bit easier to solve now. So I have my x's on the right. Let's try to get all of my numbers or my constants over on the left side. So that means this +4 needs to go away. So how do I get rid of a +4? What's the 0 pair that I can make with a +4? It would be a -4, because a +4 and a -4 combine to be 0. Now remember, think of it like a scale. Whatever I do on one side, I have to do on both sides. Keep it balanced. Okay, I have 10 minus 4, that's 6, and this is equal to 2x, and I have a +4 minus 4 right here, that's 0, so they just cancel out. It's equal to 0. Okay, finally I have 2x's, and I need to divide them into 2 groups, so that means 6 needs to be divided into 2 groups, so I will divide by 2. So divide by 2 on both sides. That leaves me with x, and then 6 divided by 2 is 3. So x is equal to 3 when I solve this equation. So there's a few examples for you. Now you can move on to your last lesson video, which is going to be a couple homework assignment examples.